Hi, it's Alex here, and I'm in the middle of a rice field here in Hoi An, Vietnam, and I just took the day to take a ride out to Hoi An from Da Nang city because things are quite locked down in Da Nang at the moment. So here in Hoi An, restaurants and the beaches are open, so I thought I'd just drive over here. I've got a friend who's actually having a bit of a going away get together here, and I thought I'd just come out into this rice field and do a bit of an update video. My videos over the last month or two have been very much based on the news that's going on in Vietnam right now, and a lot of them have been very planned out based on all the latest numbers and the latest facts about everything that's happening here in Vietnam. And to be honest, I'm a little bit burnt out and tired doing those kinds of videos because it's a roller coaster as it is with following all the news, you know, in the world right now and here in Vietnam. And the fact is that every video that I make that I'm kind of rehashing the news to you guys, it's kind of me experiencing it twice, and it's been a little bit tiring and draining on me. And there have been a lot of things that are going on at the moment. Personally for me, you know, a lot of my friends have been leaving, and I've documented all the changes that are happening right now, as well as the latest news to do with cases, the news to do with people leaving Vietnam due to visa issues, and all the latest updates about like possible quarantine reduction time. So you can go back and watch my previous videos. So this video I thought would be a little bit more informal and just talk to you about a few things here and there, some thoughts in my mind about all the recent things, as well as just show you a little bit around Hoi An. Hoi An is very beautiful and there's some restaurants open. I'm gonna go down to the beach in a little bit. So yeah, let's go. And here's my motorbike that I bought for 1.8 million dong, which is $78. And as you can see, it's nothing special, but there were a lot of people selling motorbikes and someone was just selling this for really cheap. So I figured I would pick it up, and yeah, I need some mirrors. Yeah. That I shouldn't really be driving without mirrors, I know. I'm gonna get mirrors ASAP, but other than that, it runs all right and it does the job. So with regards to not giving the latest updates on news in Vietnam for a little while, I've never really wanted this channel to be a news channel, and it never really has been for the last 7 years. I've always focused on giving information about life in Vietnam or life abroad, whatever country I was in, and information about how to start teaching English and the lifestyle, and giving important updates too. But I feel like in the last few months I got caught up in the case counting, all the latest breaking news, and while I know some of you like to stay up to date on the latest, and I do too to a certain extent, I think that I've been caught up in trying to get those out and trying to give every little update on every single topic, and I don't think it's necessary. For the most part, at least for me right now, it doesn't feel like the right thing to do, especially because the situation is a bit of a roller coaster, and by reporting on it and giving all the updates, I feel like I'm in that roller coaster. Whereas at the end of the day, what I want to do is update you on the latest when it comes to actually moving to Vietnam, getting started teaching English in Vietnam, and I don't have to be giving running updates on that. So I'm going to leave a link to a news website for the Vietnamese news that's in English. So if you want to stay updated on all the latest things, all the latest news, day-to-day news, you can check that out and you will be able to stay up to date. I would kind of recommend against it, to be honest. I will give you anything relevant to moving to Vietnam. You know, we'll stay up to date on the latest government announcements, and we also work with our network of schools. We have a very big network of schools that we're very close with, and we're always speaking to them about whether they're able to get teachers into the country or not. So I'm going to give you updates based on that. So we do have pretty good information, and me just relating the news to you every couple of days, every week, it'll just keep you on that roller coaster as well. So while I will point out the important things, like I think the news about the quarantine potentially going down to 7 days was relevant and important, but I'll give you updates on if that officially passes and that kind of stuff. This place behind me here is called the Roving Chill House. It's a really cute little spot here in the rice fields in Hoi An, so you can come check that out if you'd like to. But another thing I just wanted to mention about all the news related stuff is that I've found that there has also been a huge increase in the negativity I've seen everywhere lately, mostly online. And I've seen this even in the comments on my YouTube videos and in Facebook groups, and I get this to a certain extent. There's been a lot that has caused people to become upset and angry. There's been a lot of things that you could say are unfair, and there have been a lot of changes and things that have happened over the last year and a half that have really sucked, to be honest. But I feel like lately there's this excess of anger and very negative outlooks about certain topics. And the thing is, for me, I really believe that the kind of lifestyle that myself and many of our teachers that have come through Ninja Teacher live abroad, and even if you're teaching English online from home or teaching English, while traveling the world online, from my experience, the people that I've met are very positive, interesting, usually open-minded people. And I don't know what it is, right now there just seems to be this tipping point where everything is getting to everyone. And I totally get it too. Like, personally, I've been feeling this a lot as well. I've literally had most of my good friends in Da Nang leave over the last month or two, which has been really tough. One of my friends, Kelsey, is leaving right now and at the end of this week. And if you watch my videos over the last year, you'll have seen a lot of faces. Most of those people have now left for one reason or another. And business-wise for us, we have run an in-person TEFL training course in Vietnam. In 2019, we were running that, going really well, and we had to stop running that, and that was a tough time, And over the last year and a half, we've been running our online TEFL course, and we've had hundreds of people sign up for that and take our online TEFL course. But we're also frustrated that we can't help people move to Vietnam just yet because of all the restrictions on travel right now. So I also feel that frustration and often that negativity welling up. I do want things to change, but I think right now it's important to try and overcome the adversity that we're facing, that people are facing all over the world, and some more than others. And I'm not going to say that people who wanted to move abroad to live a great lifestyle overseas are the worst off, but some people, were planning on this. They were putting their life plans in place to actually go abroad and live abroad, and this is a legitimate career. You can make money and be an English teacher abroad, and it's a real job. And a lot of the negativity I think I've seen is either from people that were forced to leave, and then they're angry about that and they're kind of projecting that onto other people, or maybe a lot of it seems to be people that are like relishing in the fact that other people have to get kicked out because they didn't have their visas 100% the correct way. And it kind of blows my mind, because we're all in this together. We're all just trying to live our lives, and I think now is the time to focus on resilience, focus on being kind to other people, because everyone is going through a situation that is tough. Everyone has their own thing that they're trying to figure out and work through. And I think now's the time that we really need to be kind to each other and say, hey, this situation is not great for everyone. There are things that are going on in Vietnam right now. There are things going on in our home countries, and maybe now is not the time to push to move abroad because there are challenges of living abroad, but at the same time maybe people are actually stuck in their home countries without being able to work. So I don't think we should judge people that want to move abroad right now, even if it isn't the most stable time to do it. So I was a little late to catch the sunset here at An Bang Beach, but as you can see, there are a bunch of restaurants open here. There's a few street food places. So it is nice to be in Hoi An, where things are more open than Da Nang. So just to wrap up those thoughts about talking about all the latest updates in Vietnam and also the negativity around it. Yeah, I am a YouTuber in Vietnam and I talk about Vietnam a lot, but also my company is now a global TEFL company. We've been running our online TEFL course for quite some time now and have had hundreds of sign-ups. So we're basically in the business of helping people start teaching English, whether that's teaching English online or teaching English in different countries. And I made a video recently on Bali, and unfortunately Indonesia has got a lot of cases right now. Again, I'll just leave a news article below and a news website so you can follow the Indonesian news, but things have actually got quite a bit worse there, and some of the details in the video aren't up to date anymore, but the quarantine period has gone up and there's a bunch of lockdowns happening now in Indonesia. So I made a video on that as an alternative opportunity, an alternative place to go, and I'll continue to talk about different places to go because Vietnam is, you know, on the top of our list. I am based here, I am waiting it out so that we can start helping people move back to Vietnam or move to Vietnam for the first time. But I'm not invested only in Vietnam as a place, and while I will do updates about it where necessary, I'm not going to force the matter either. When it happens, and it's up to you to stay up to date with the latest news and make decisions for yourself as well. But I will give you my thoughts and opinions about moving to Vietnam, and that is probably the safest thing to do, is just wait and see how things pan out and see when things get better. And I recommend teaching English online if you haven't started doing that yet. If you want to find a way to make money online from wherever you are in the world, that's a good place to start, and then from there you can actually move abroad and get an in-person job if that's what you want to do, when it becomes easier and better to do that. The English learning market is not going anywhere, and while there may be shift to online at the moment, things are going to pick up big time when the world gets into a better situation. So it's a waiting game to a certain extent. It's about seeing the opportunities that are available at any given time. It's about staying on top of the latest news and figuring out your plan of action based on all of that. So I know this video didn't cover one particular topic. I just wanted to share a few of my thoughts about all the stuff that's kind of been churned up over the last few months. And I will definitely be doing more concise and focused videos in the future too on different topics. But I kind of wanted to just share my thoughts and opinions a little bit more loosely in this video. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Ask me any questions in the comments below, anything you want to cover. I might talk a little bit more about teaching English online and some of the other countries in the world that are starting to let English teachers in. If you are interested in that, leave a comment below and let me know, as well as more videos from Vietnam about lifestyle and day-to-day life and the important updates from Vietnam. So stay tuned for those, and I'll speak to you soon in a new video. Peace.